Hi, I'm Mark Meshulam, the Chicago window expert. Some of our most beautiful city streets here in Chicago are concealing a dirty little secret. A secret that you would not know unless you smelled something bad or noticed something a little funny on your walls. That secret is mold. And when mold infests your building, it can be extremely serious, both for the potential of creating respiratory problems for the occupants, as well as actually destroying the building. Today we're going to visit one of the unfortunate souls who has that problem. I can't show you the actual building, it would be too much of a threat to this building's property value, but I can assure you that it's a very beautiful building, and it was built in the last 20 years by one of the many entrepreneurial developers who built very nice buildings in this area, but neglected certain key waterproofing fundamentals. Often the units most severely affected by this water damage and mold are on the upper floor. Mold remediation specialists have created a partition to keep the mold spores into the work area. Inside the containment area, it's not a pretty picture. This wall uses a blown-in mineral fiber insulation that has no vapor barrier. It seems a little bit moist. This is the area where the kitchen cabinets were. There's a line of very severe mold all along behind the base cabinets, the underside of the wall cabinets, and also near the top of the wall cabinets. The baseboard removed, there's an intensive amount of mold along the area beneath the baseboard. We're still trying to figure out the wall construction, but it appears that it's a 4-inch block backing up 4-inch brick. And in the case where there are wall penetrations such as wires, the inside face of the block is busted away. You know, this is kind of interesting because the back of the drywall that is so loaded up with mold, this is the room side of the drywall, and this is the back side of the drywall, which is relatively clean. The back bedroom of this poor unit wasn't spared either, unfortunately. It's all visible along the baseboard. The area behind the cove molding here in the back bedroom is nowhere near what the baseboards look like, and even the back of the cove molding just, really doesn't look so bad at all. There is some darkening up in this corner, which corresponds to the horrible darkening here. As the demolition progresses, it becomes time for a mask. Not so easy to narrate a movie like this, but we'll try anyway. What we see here is that there is efflorescence on the backside of the block. You see the white chalky markings? That indicates that there is water coming through the block and depositing its mineral salts on the interior surface of the block. The conduit that was running through the wall is just so encrusted with rust it looks like something from a shipwreck. And here you can see coming up the side of the stub. This is wet right now. It's wet. The sources of water could be equally from the interior through the wall and coming out, and also from the inside coming and reaching cold surfaces. This has got problems coming in both directions. My skin's really crawling right now from what I've seen. When I get home, I'm going to tear my clothes off. They're all going in the washing machine immediately. Not to mention me going in the shower. Okay, well, I'm really glad to be taking a breather from that. That was really wasn't very pleasant. The entire wall is infected with mold, and the mold growth is definitely promoted by water that's within the wall, coming from the outside or from above, and even from the interior of the space through condensation. It's just a very sick building. We're going to have to figure out a good solid plan for remediating this building. Once the mold is out of here, we've got to figure out why it's leaking and put a stop to it.